All right, so they need the coil attached to the battery. They need the magnets showing the poles.
Yes.
They need, I think, the speaker adjacent to the coil,
I like that too.
showing the vibrations. I think that's important.
Yeah, because I think that ultimately shows, like, that ultimately answers the question that, like, this pushing and pulling is causing that speaker to vibrate,
Right,
which is, like, the bigger thing.
Helps ground them. You know, the kids who are a little bit confused, like, oh wait, that's why we care about it.
Right.
It needs force arrows, color coded to current directions, I guess. Is that the right phrase? Current directions?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if the other models have anything else in them. Oh, where'd it go?
76.
Yeah. Yeah, so one thing I haven't been so great about is we're definitely using the words forces and directions, but we're not using so far, and maybe I'll try to change that today, the words attractive and repulsive. They're coming up.
Yeah.
Especially attractive, not so much repulsive. In terms of coming to understandings, like, you need to know the level of understanding they need for each lesson. You need to know what's in the model so that when they have a hint of that, you can help direct the conversation towards that understanding, and to make sure that they're where you need them to be. Idea development, I think, is really critical, and I think, again, you've got to know where you're coming from, like what they've been talking about beforehand. You've got to know where we need to eventually get, so you can let ideas flow pretty naturally. But if we start heading in a different direction, one that maybe isn't going to take us there, of having a quick demo to see if that's the right thinking, to maybe steer us back towards where we're going, or to have a question that's going to focus them, to redirect them, not, no, that's wrong, so, talk about this, or even just focus and draw out the question or idea that is meekly put out there, to really focus. Hey, I hear what's talking about that, but I heard a really interesting thought from so-and-so. I'm not sure we've discussed that or thought about that. What do you think about that? And I think that is so important. I try to say, can you say more about that a lot. I really want to make sure that I'm understanding what the kid is saying before I assume that I know what they're talking about. Because I don't want to take somebody's statement who's putting in half a statement and assume that it's exactly what I am looking for. And so I'm trying to ask them to say a little bit more. Sometimes I'll say, are you saying this? And just, take it and either say exactly what I think they're saying, or say what I think they're not saying, so that they can disagree with me. I definitely ask kids all the time to agree or disagree. What are you guys thinking? I think that's a fundamental way that kids can engage.